Welcome to Uncle C's Bible Lessons, and I am your host, Uncle C. Today's story is called Generosity Creates Blessings. You may know it as Elijah and the widow, and it's taken from 1 Kings chapter 17. As always, I would invite you to read 1 Kings 17 after the story so you can see all the details. Generosity creates blessings. And the word generosity, it's a big word for just being kind and loving to give. Now let's go to the action text. The action text is taken from 1 Kings 17:24. The woman said to Elijah, "Now I know you really are a man from God. I know the Lord truly speaks through you." Now let's get on to our story. King Ahab was the king of Israel, and the Bible says he was the most wicked king that Israel had. He did bad in the sight of God. So Elijah went to speak to King Ahab and said, "You know what? There will be no rain for years." And after giving him that message, the Lord told him to get out of that area, and he sent him to a brook. The brook was called Cherith, and he was fed by birds. And there was, because he was at a brook, he was able to get water from that brook. After a while, the brook Cherith, it dried up. And God told Elijah, "Well, you know what? You got to move from there. So we're going to send you to Zarephath." So he was here at the brook, and he went all the way to Zarephath. There he met a widow. Now, when he met the widow, she was gathering sticks. So he went up to her and said, "Excuse me, I need some water, please." She said, "Okay." And he said, "You know what? While you're getting that water, give me some food too." Now, there was a drought going on. And a drought means there is no water. And the lady hardly had food. So she said, "Excuse me, sir, you know, I actually don't have any food, and I am actually gathering these last sticks so I can make a meal for my son and myself, and then after that, I think we will just starve." Elijah said to her, "No, I see your concern, but go ahead, make me that meal, and you will be taken care of. That jar that you have with your oil and everything you have, God will provide for you." The lady, she decided to obey him, and she did exactly what he did. And guess what? There was oil in her jar, there was flour in her jar, and she got all of that all the way till the end of the drought. And she was so happy until one day her son got ill. Things were not looking bad. Things were not looking good. They were bad. And she looked at Elijah when he died, and she said, "Why are you doing this to me? You are a man of God, and you made my son die. Why would you do this? Are you trying to tell me about my sins?" Elijah said, "Give me the boy." And he went up to his room and he prayed. He said, "Lord, you have me staying with this widow. And all of a sudden he died. Why would you do that to her?" And he prayed. And guess what? A miracle happened. It was the miracle of life. Elijah prayed and God brought her son back to life. And she was so happy. And she said the words in our action text, which were, the woman said to Elijah, "Now I know you really are a man from God. I know that the Lord truly speaks through you." And I can imagine what she wanted to say was, when I met you when I was carrying sticks. Then my hunger problem you did fix. But this testimony now have me won. Thank you so much for bringing back my son. So boys and girls, you see, sometimes you may not have much, but you share with others. And because of that generosity, that sharing, other blessings can come your way. Now, are you ready for questions and answers? Let's go. What's the answer? Question number one. Elijah told King blank that there will be a drought, which is no rain, for years. What was the name of the king? Is it A, David, B, Habi, C, Ahab, or D, Cherith? What was the name of the king? If you say C, you are correct. Question number two. Elijah got water from the river and food from, is it A, the supplies that he bought? B, men who visited him? C, birds? Or D, the story did not tell us? Once again, it is answer C. Very good. Question number three. When Elijah asked the widow for water and food, is it A, she refused since there was hardly any food available? B, she was upset with him and told him about it? C, she was concerned, but she shared anyway? Or D, she laughed and walked away? Guess what? It is C again. Question number four. As a result of her willingness to share her food with Elijah, the widow was able to get food during the drought. That's A. B. The widow was able to witness a miracle for her son. That's B. C, which is both A and B. Or D, she was made mayor of the city. Yes, the answer is C. All of the answers today were C. Okay, thank you so much. It is now prayer time. So let us close our eyes, let's bow our heads, and let us pray to Jesus. Dear Jesus, thank you for all you have given to us. You even gave your life to save us. Help us to be generous, we pray. Amen. Well, boys and girls, I want to thank you for watching Uncle C's Bible lessons today. And if you want to email Uncle C, my email address is unclecbiblelessons@gmail.com. But as always, please receive your parents' permission before writing. So that's all for now, boys and girls. Have a great week, and always remember, Jesus loves you.